Welcome back to the channel, y'all. So today I'm going to show you how to remove the plastic out of your ventilated cap. So as you can see, the wig has been made and we are going to go ahead and remove the plastic. So the things that you're going to need before you get started is a pair of scissors. You're going to also need a seam ripper and then also some tweezers. Okay, and the reason why you're going to want to have a seam ripper and the tweezers is the first thing you're going to do is get your seam ripper, and on these ribbons where you see the white thread, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 seams that have the white thread. We're going to go through with our seam ripper and just start to pull that up, or just go ahead and break the thread. So typically, like once you get done to the end of the wig and you're done, you're going to notice some of the plastic, it is going to start to pop off, like you can see right here. That's okay, but to go ahead and get a clean removal process, the best thing is to go ahead and remove the white thread, or remove whatever the thread is. Sometimes this thread can be white, it can be yellow, it can be red, and I've also seen it green and purple, orange, just whatever the color is. Basically, you're going to see that it is going to stick out. So once you're done, as I'm doing here, you're just going to go through the seams with your seam ripper and just break that thread apart. Once you break the thread, that is going to make it very easy for you to remove the plastic out of the inside of the ventilated cap. And once again, this is one of the great benefits of having a ventilated cap is once this plastic is removed, you will be able to freely reach your scalp as you're wearing your glueless wigs. So while I'm doing this and you're watching, I'm just going to give some deets on this wig in the video that's on the mannequin head. So this is a 24-inch natural, not 24, natural wave. This is a 24-inch body wave hair. This hair has been previously used and it was remade into a glueless wig right now, and we used a 2x6 closure. So what we're going to end up doing is just blow drying the hair out. We're going to curl it up, and then this wig, it is going to be added to the website under the category of the raw hair wig collection. So this is going to be a wig option where if you do want this unit, it will come as is styled here. You can have the option if you want to get it shorter or longer than the 24 inches. But the one that's advertised here, it is 24 inches. And the longest bundles that we do have on the website, it is up to 30 inches. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, this is once again the raw Indonesian hair, and it has a 2x6 HD lace closure. Now these 2x6 HD lace closures, these are not going to be shown on my website for sale. This is only being used for this particular collection, so I don't have these for sale. The only closures that I do have for sale and that I do offer, of course, they are the 6x6 HD lace closures. I don't have 4x4. I don't have any frontals. All I have is the 6x6 closures, and they are in the patterns available, of course, to match the hair. So I have the body wave closures. I also have the kinky straight closures, and then I have the kinky curly closures. So those are all of the textures that I do carry in the store. And the reason why I also did elect to not have any 4x4 closures, number one, is because I hate the minimal parting space, you know. So like when I just have used those in the past, it doesn't give me a bad experience, but it does not give me the best experience because it's better products. So then we move on to the 5x5. I did enjoy the 5x5 closures as well, but just using a 6x6, once that was introduced to me, that just became my preference. It does give you coverage from temple to temple. So it's pretty good. The only thing that is not going to give you, of course, is any sideburns, but you know, with the way you lay the closure, anything can be manipulated. So if you did use that closure and you wanted to have, like, you know, sideburns and things like that, you would just lay it in that area so it would give that illusion. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And as you can see, I am already on the last seam. So, you know, it's really easy to go in and pop this thread with your seam ripper. And a seam ripper, you can maybe get it from the dollar store. You can get it from any cloth or seamstress store. You can get it from Walmart. You can get it from Target, Joann's, which is a fabric store here in Houston. So any type of, you know, place like that, that's where you can find the seam ripper. And if all else, you know, fails, of course, you know, go to Amazon. Seam rippers are always on Amazon, and pretty much whatever else you need is on Amazon. So now that we have removed the majority of the, oh, I'm kicking the camera. Now that we have removed the majority of the white seam, I'm just now going in with my tweezers and just pulling out those small remainders that are there. If you do get some resistance, don't worry about it. It'll come out on the top or the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm doing this just to, you know, loosen it up and make it very easy for the plastic just to go ahead and, you know, be able to be pulled off. Now on this particular cap, on the sides where I have the mesh, I do a zigzag stitch. In the middle of the cap where we have the plastic here, I do a straight stitch. What I have noticed is if you do a zigzag stitch in the middle where the plastic is, it does leave like residue behind of the plastic. So if you are familiar with working with these type of mesh ventilated caps, you may know what I'm referring to. But yeah, I just don't. I just use a straight stitch in the middle, and then on the sides I use the zigzag. So as you can see, the plastic is just coming out. So this row right here, it is already torn. So all you do is just pull it out. Very easy. It comes out. So yeah, this is like the end of the process pretty much. I'm just gonna go in through and continue to remove those pieces of plastic at the top. And the next thing I'm gonna do is just blow out the hair and style it. And then maybe I may show the video of me styling the wig. But as you can see, this is your scalp right here. So now, if you need to reach your scalp, you can just, you know, put your fingers back there. I hate when I see people patting their heads. And I know that's a habit, like when our heads is itching and we got like braids or maybe like a quick weave, or it could be any type of style, but I just hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that. So, you know, no more patting the heads. Now that we have these ventilated caps, if our head's itching, what we gonna do? We're gonna reach back and scratch it. These wigs are going to be looking so natural. It is going to definitely just look like you're scratching your scalp. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go back through and clean it up and just get the missing pieces. Now I'm gonna cut the mesh material from underneath this 2x6 lace so that it's, you know, just not on there. So this is pretty much like the last step. And you just be careful and take your time. You know, make sure that you don't accidentally cut your lace or anything like that. And what I normally do is I just go in and like cut out that center piece, and then I'll just go back and then clean up the edges. Okay, and then I'm gonna just get this little piece right here. All right, so that side is good. We'll clean up the back part and around the sides. Okay, that side is good. All right, so everything is cut off. The lace is now free. I take it off of the tripod and show you all the back. You can see everything is neat and flush down to the cap. All of the plastic has been removed. And now it is ready. Take your time when you're removing the plastic off of the wig. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.